thou Son of God, thy Father calls thee. Remember, he had said, Father, into your hands I commend my spirit. Immediately, out through the entrance of the tomb comes Jesus Christ. He had removed the wrappings and he had folded them neatly. See, he was a neat individual. This teaches us that we should make our bed, kids, in the morning. It teaches us many important lessons that we need to be orderly. See, he didn't say, oh, I've got to resurrect, and just throw everything aside. No, he folded everything perfectly. And when he comes out of the tomb, he says in a commanding voice, I am the resurrection and the life. The Roman soldiers fell like they were dead. The demons scattered. The earth shook because the Messiah had come forth from the grave. Now he had a perfect life. And he had a death for sin that he could offer to every sinner that comes to him, repentant, confessing sin, and trusting in Jesus Christ as Savior and as Lord. But Jesus did not resurrect by himself. Our final point is that there was a group of individuals that resurrected with him. Notice Matthew chapter 27, verses 51 to 53. Matthew 27, verses 51 to 53. Then behold, the veil of the temple was torn in two from top to bottom, and the earth quaked, and the rocks were split, and the graves were opened, and many bodies of the saints who had fallen asleep were raised. And now notice, and coming out of the graves after his resurrection, they went into the holy city and appeared to many. There was a multitude of individuals that resurrected with Christ, and the purpose was twofold. Number one, for 40 days to go into the city and prove that Jesus had resurrected from the dead. And secondly, when Jesus went to heaven 40 days after his resurrection, Jesus took these people who resurrected with him as a sample to heaven of all of those that will come forth from the grave when Jesus comes for the second time in power and glory. In other words, by taking that small group to heaven, Jesus is saying to the devil, I'm only taking the sample now. But when I return again, I'm going to take all of the rest of them with me as well. Now, some people have reached the conclusion that this group that resurrected with Christ were the 24 elders of Revelation 4 and 5. But the question is, as we conclude this presentation, are those who resurrected with Jesus really the 24 elders? Or are the 24 elders a different group who play a very important role in the plan of salvation? Don't miss the next exciting episode where we will study this subject.